Welcome back to the show. We love having Tracy on the show, and this is going to be a good one because you and I are both in relationships, and we know how it is. You know, when couples fight, sometimes, occasionally, it might look like this at my house.
When I look at you lately, I just want to smash your face in.
Smash my face.
I'm kidding. No, listen. Here's the thing. Marital bliss is rarely this ugly as the War of the Roses, but it can be difficult. And, you know, a lot of people think, oh, is fighting a bad thing? The answer is no. Fighting can actually be good for your relationship. The question is, how do you fight fair? How do you fight healthy? Sex and marriage therapist Leslie Gustafson here to tell us more. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
So out of the gate, fighting is not a bad thing.
It isn't. Conflict is inevitable in a growing relationship, right? You worry more about the couples who don't fight, whether or not they're being really real and honest and present in a relationship. So yes, conflict needs to be happening, and it's an opportunity for growth if you do it right.
All right, so doing it right, I would imagine taking out those blanket statements like, you never do this. You always do this.
I'm so tired of you and you.
Right, but the starting point really needs to be starting out and maintaining a sense of calm. If you cannot be calm, then maybe you need to take a breather or a time out. Because when we're not calm, we're more likely to be angry, frustrated, and not get down to the real heart of things. And we know from research, if we're too heightened, our physiology also heightens, and we can't hear very well, we don't listen well, we don't understand. So it's not even productive if you aren't in some sense of calm to start.
Great advice. So let me ask you, can you say to your partner, look, I'm too upset right now. Let's talk about this tomorrow at lunch or in an hour from now. Should you respect the timeouts?
Yes, and you have to have an agreement around timeouts, because sometimes somebody feels abandoned if they say, oh no, I need a timeout. I'm not going to do this. Right? So you need to have an agreement that you know when you guys are too escalated that this isn't good for us. This isn't good for our relationship. Because your end result is you want to have connection, working through something together, and getting to a positive result where you still feel good about your relationship when the fight is over.
I think that's a good point right away to make, that you need to come up with, if we do take a timeout, we need to both respect it, because I like to do that. I will shut down if I get angry. He doesn't. He wants to go now, now, now. And that can lead to a fight.
Right, exactly. We're talking about this right now. Don't you walk away.
Don't you walk away. Don't shut down.
Right. And so not only are you calm, but here's the key. You need to be speaking from your heart, okay? Honestly, lovingly, from the first person. I feel, I want, I need. Not you never, you always, you should, you better. As soon as that you word comes up, everybody gets defensive, right? It's like something's coming at me and I need to self-protect, right? Word always and never, never should come up.
Got it.
Always and never.
So
I'm
like
more than you.
So take a time out. Make sure you're calm when you're going to argue. And when you do argue, frame it, I feel. This is what.
Keep it hard. Keep it tender. Keep it real. Keep it coming from yourself. You're the expert of you. You're not. I know it's hard to believe. You're not the expert of your partner.
Got it. Those are two good tips. What else should we do?
And lastly, you want to stay on the subject at hand. Okay? Not an opportunity to go into your history and all the times the person did it this way and how they've done you wrong. It's not an opportunity to bring up resentments and bitterness or vent about the past. Keep it on topic.
What if it's something that always happens, though, and it's always the same fight?
But bringing it up only sends it backwards and elevates it when you go, but you always do this, right? Because devaluing statements, name-calling, put-downs never, ever work, right? And they cause damage ultimately, not only to you personally, but to the marriage or the relationship.
I want to ask you very quickly, because Jake and I disagree about this. When it comes to arguing, I like all these tips on fighting fair. What about the idea of we cannot go to bed angry? We're not going to bed till we resolve this, because it's bad for a couple if we go to bed angry.
If you're too heightened and it's not working out and you're not resolving it, get a good night's sleep, wake up and revisit it. Where you have more clarity. Things do look better in the morning.
Amen to that. Oh, I love, you're great. You come back on this show as much as you want.
I love coming.
We're saving relationships.
Yes.
Not the least of which is mine. I got work to do. We come right